you doing? It's Vicki. Welcome back to my channel. This is my channel about cross stitch, reading, and whatever else I feel like talking about. It is the first day of February. It is my birthday month. I'm so excited. Let's see. I say a lot. Last month I had a great month. According to my spreadsheet, my numbers, I did 11,154 stitches. It's probably because I was really focused on finishing Earth Dancer and everything else. But, so let's go through what I worked on this week. Let me get back to my number page. Where did I put my number page? I'm using a teacher grade book as my planner this year. It gives me where I can work on each number. So this week I have worked on the 26th to the 31st. I worked on, what was this one? I worked on Cupid, my daily 100. He was supposed to get 500. Y'all, I kind of slacked off one day and didn't do it. So he's supposed to get 600. He only got 500. But this is what he looks like. And I did not vlog this week. It was a snow week and it was very odd. I was off work for like 4 days and I was on my computer a lot, texting parents and all sorts of things. So I just didn't feel like doing it. But this is what I worked on. This is him. And this is 500 stitches later. I was able to add more of his leg here, this part, finish out this leg, finish out this inside right here. So he's looking pretty good. He got 500 stitches, so he will be going away unless I get called on him for Monopoly, because this month my daily 100 is something else. I'm not doing my envelopes until I finish my goal for my daily 100. Let's see, what else did I work on? Wednesday, what was that? Oh, Monopoly called for another reindeer. Monopoly called for Prancer. And he is a handsome boy, let me tell you. He's a very handsome boy. So Monopoly, I needed to do 400 stitches. I did 401. This is Prancer. These are all the Nora Corbett Christmas Eve couriers. And this is what he looks like. He got 400 stitches. So he also will be going away until Monopoly calls him or till I have to pull out an envelope. I don't know which reindeer. I do have to work on a reindeer this month. I just don't know which one. I have a feeling so. Ooh. Okay, so those are my reindeer. I also worked on my teddy bear tree. This is a whip that I am trying to finish by the end of this year. I honestly don't know if it's going to happen. But you know what? I'm giving it the good college try. So let me go ahead and show you. I did 306 stitches. So I worked more right here. This is all confetti, and that's why I was like, I'm done. My eyes are crossing. I want to go to my oldest whip. So this is where I worked. This is what it looks like. This will get more attention this month, I have a feeling. I have it figured out that I have to do, I don't know if y'all are number people. I'm a math teacher, number person. I got to do 307 stitches a day on this one and my oldest whip to finish it. For my oldest whip, it is 182 stitches a day. It's a little overwhelming when I think about it. I am such a numbers person now. So this is what it looks like right here. It's looking pretty good. I don't have, there's only like a page and a half from that far left corner, from this corner right here. There's like a page and maybe a half of one. So there's really not much more to get to the bottom, but that's a lot. It's all confetti, and that's why I'm just kind of avoiding it. I got to calculate how much I got to do. Well, I got to figure out how much I got to do this month on this to meet its monthly goal. Hang on, I think I have that figured out. I'm looking at my spreadsheet. No, that's not right. Oh yeah, I've got to do 3,764 stitches on it to reach its goal for the month. Don't think that's going to happen, but we'll give it the college try. I keep repeating myself. Okay, and then I also worked on, oh, my oldest whip. Y'all, I got some good progress. I did a total of 2,600 stitches on this month. And I reached my goal of 100,000 stitches. Oh my gosh, I was so happy to do that. I'm currently at 101,312 stitches on this. So this is where, and if you watch my Listen and Stitch that I'm going to post like on Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll see this again because this was my closing piece so this is where, this is what I worked on. I worked on a lot of this pale coloring this weekend, and then I started doing some cross country over here because this whole column is solid black 310. So I'm really, and then a lot of this is 310. So I'm just trying to get all the ninja stitches, like these random things right here, and then I'm just be able to sit in color. So yay. All right. Oh, and this is actually going to be worked on next month with Sammy's categories. Where is my categories? I am picking this one for Sammy's closest to a finish. This is not closest to the finish that I have. However, it is my project that I'm going to work on. It is my project that I'm going to work on if I don't have anything that fits the category. And I really want to work on that. So yeah, that's my goal. That's what I worked on this week. So my plans for the month of February. My new daily 100. Oh, my photo's over there. Hang on, let me pull it up on my phone. I didn't think I was going to need it, and I realize I do. Isn't that funny? Albums, books, what's that? Instagram, cross stitch. Okay. This is my year Hawk Run Hollow. I used it for 1 year. I used it as my 1 stitch a day. And I was able to get a lot of I got all the borders done. I was able to get a lot done for 1 stitch a day. Not 1 stitch, 1 strand a day. And there is a group for that if anybody's interested. I'm just not doing it this year because I'm really focused on finishing stuff. So this is what it looks like. Yes, I added batting or felt or something there to let it sit in my Q-snap. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it all. But my goal for this month, January's done. So my goal for February is I'm going to finish this block. So once this block is done, then my envelopes will come out. So this will be my daily 100. And this is going to have some thinking because one of these is a little too low. So this is not what it needs to be. So I'm kind of fudging here. So I'm working around my mistake and fudging it. So this is my February block. So for February, I still need to finish in the heart. I need to add the fish. You see there's 4 rows of water. I only have 3 to make my fishies work because I have a mistake. So you know what? It's fine. And I still need to add this fire pit, I guess. Is that a fire pit? I don't know. So I got to do that. So that's my goal for the month of whatever month that is, February. I'm going to finish this. Now, what else am I going to work on? Sammy's categories, the next one was least amount done. That is a reindeer. And if I'm looking at my numbers, which I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now, the reindeer that has the least amount done is Donner. And Donner, so he will be my reindeer this month, I think. As of right now, if someone calls his name, if I get a different one, whoops, that's Vixen. That's Vixen. That's Comet. Cupid. Donner. I think this should be Donner, yeah. I have to sing the song. So this is Donner. He has a total of 500 stitches in him. He's got the least amount done. He has 500. So he's a handsome boy. And this is what he looks like. So he should get 500 stitches at least. That's my minimum goal. I've picked a reindeer to work on every month. And they're also in my Monopoly. They're also when I pick an envelope. So Donner will probably be my reindeer I work on this month. We'll just see if I just said least amount worked on is my reindeers because they are the least amount worked on. Closest to finish, that is my I'm using my little fighter piece, as I call it. Monochromatic. My goal this month is to finish my monochromatic. My monochromatic is, do I even have a photo of this? I don't think I did. It is off of a website, off of Etsy. One of my best friends, her son is getting married. And I'm very excited because he's getting married. And she asked me if I would make him a wedding sampler. And I said, well, of course I will. It would be my honor. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find a photo of it. Don't you just love it when Flosstubers don't have their act together? I got a lot of photo of my students because we were playing a game. Oh, here it is. So they got this off Etsy. This is what it looks like. My hardest part is the name and the centering. Yes, I know. They give me the chart to graphic, but I'm just not good at that. This is a fabric I had in my stash. I don't know where it came from. It didn't have a tag, I don't think. But this is what it looks like. She said she's more of a boho type person, and her colors are pink and yellow with champagne. So, and I let her future mother-in-law pick out the fabric, and this is what she picked. The thread I am using is DMC 4508. So my goal is to finish this. There's really not much left to do, just this, and then mark out the names. I'm really dreading marking out the names, just so you know. And that sounds weird as a math teacher because, you know, I do stuff with graphs and grids all the time, but it just, Okay, new to me. So this is an odd one because I don't really have a new to me, but this designer, this is my first, so new to me, this is my first ever whip that I have stitched from this designer. So we're going to go with that as my new to me. So my new to me is Cinderella by RETM. This is also my monthly. Last month in January, I finished the wedding dress. Wow, that was like 1,700 stitches. So for February, I'm moving up here to this smaller motif. And I started this at an Under the Seas retreat. So it's on an Under the Seas fabric. This is Luna from Leslie, and this is where we are. So I will move up above the wedding thing here, above the dress, and stitch that February little symbol. I don't think it's going to be that big. Let me look at it again. I'm telling you, y'all, I have to be one of the messiest stitchers. Yeah, it doesn't look that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 60 tall. 1, 2, and 25 wide. So it shouldn't take that long. But I also may stitch just to get, there is, and you can't see it on here, and I don't know why. That's weird. But right here is a little, I don't know why you can't see here, but right here is a little bird on the pattern. So I'm probably going to add that in there just to say I did it. And that'd be one less little thing I have to work on. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling about this, because this one kind of makes my eyes cross. I'm not good with samplers. I've tried samplers, but I just had, I don't do well with them. But I had to stitch this one because, you know, it's Cinderella. And the other piece you are going to see me working on this month, hang on. The other piece you are going to see me working on this month is my Happy Everything, my snowman. So last month, what did I finish last month? Let's see what I got done. I did a lot of stitches in it. I did I did 1,000, I think. Happy everything. Oh, no, it's 717. So last month, this is where we are. I worked on, this is just a random piece of fabric. I have it in my stash. I worked on the lights here. Oh, come on, seriously. This confetti here, and I started making this snowman. So he needs to be outlined. I need to add some more confetti. And then there's a bunny, like right here for April. So I'm gonna, there's, you can actually see where the bunny ear goes. So I'm probably gonna stitch that bunny and start working on the April one a little bit. I'm gonna try to get into about 1,000 stitches. Probably more of the lights because they are a pain in the patootie to count over, back stitch, count over, back stitch, and then some more of the confetti up here. So that's the plan. I'm gonna work a little bit on the finish up March, and then work on April. So, and that's my plans for this month. I am doing my reading and my stitch and listens. I don't know if y'all like those. Some people do, some don't. I don't get a lot of comments. I get like one or two. But I do appreciate you watching them. It's just something I enjoy, sharing my love of reading. I already have, and you'll hear this, I have the month of February planned. I am planning, so I'll get my first one uploaded probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. Then all my books come out of the public domain. Y'all know that. Everything's out of the internet. So this time I took my book from the Internet Archive because I realized Agatha Christie, some of her novels are on public domain right now, which means I'm listening to the very first Miss Marple book. It's very different than the movie. And then my birthday is this month and Valentine's Day is this month. The weekend of Valentine's Day, I'm going to be at a yoga retreat with one of my friends from work. We're going to go to a yoga retreat together. I'm going to do Pride and Prejudice. It's my favorite Jane Austen. And then for Magical Stitches, they're reading Hercule Poirot. So March 1st, I will have uploaded my first listen and stitch for Hercule Poirot from Agatha Christie. That one's in the works. I've already got everything ready. Everything's downloaded. I just got to do the filming of me sitting and stitching, which is great because that means I get to make progress. If there is a classic book in the public domain or something that you would like to listen to, I would love it if you would tell me. Also, I would love it if you have a great podcast. I find myself watching a lot of serial killers, true crime, 48 Hours, Dateline. I need to watch something a little bit more positive. So do you have a podcast that you like to watch? Something like that? Okay. Or you like to listen to? Anyway. Oh, hang on. Oh, got a text from my sister. So, okay, I'll deal with that later. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, well, I guess I will talk to you later, and I will see you next week. Bye.